Hello everyone. Now I'm going to explain to you number 3 as quickly as possible. Please let me know if you have any queries. So I'm going to start now. So this is the question number 3. Question number 3, we have year 1, year 2. There's a direct labor, direct material, factory cost, sales portion. So how to begin this? Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. So what we do is, first thing we need to find the production cost per unit. According to our method, we need to find the production cost per unit. So we don't have cost per unit data, but we have overall unit. So to find the production cost per unit, what we do is, production cost per unit consists of the code: direct material, direct expenses, direct labor, and then you have VF and variable manufacturing overhead, fixed manufacturing overhead. So we have direct labor here for year 1. I'm solving for year 1. Direct labor I copied. This direct material, direct factory cost. This factory cost also means manufacturing overhead, and this could be variable plus fixed. So if you look down here and this part, it says that of the factory cost 5500 are fixed for each year and the remainder are variable. So out of this 13750, 5500 is fixed, the rest is variable, but we need both the components in absorption costing. So what I do is I add up everything. So I'm going to copy it here. So see, so we add this 3 up, you get your total production cost. Total production cost is 77,000. If you divide this by production units, you divide this by production units. How to divide this? You divide by 11,000, you get $7 as production cost per unit. So production cost per unit, mind my spelling error. So production cost per unit for year 1. This is for year 1. Production cost per unit for year 1 is 7. In the similar manner, we will find production cost for year 2. To find the production cost for year 2, you'll have to add direct labor, direct material, and factory costs. So I'm simply copying it here, and then you add this 3 up. If you add this 3 up, you get a total production cost as 90,000. 90,000 you divide by production units. Sorry, it wasn't divided. So again I'm doing it. 90,000 divided by 13,000. That's your 6.92 roughly. So why am I dividing by production units? That could be your question. It's because here the budgeted unit equals to production units. Remember, there is no budgeted units given in the question, so both are equal. So that's the production cost per unit. Now after doing this, this will be useful later on when you're seeing the solution. You also need to find the missing inventory. Let's find the missing inventory for year 1. So for missing inventory for year 1, you have sales for year 1 is 10,000 you would put here, and then production you have 11,000. So 10,000, 11,000. What is the missing figure? You have a closing stock of 1,000, right? Because it is not balanced in the right side. So it means you have here 1,000 as the question mark. So 1,000 is the closing stock. I hope you understand this. I will put zeros as well. 1,000, here there was 10,000, and then here there was 11,000. Right, that's it. So now for year 2, what you need to find? For year 2, the closing stock becomes opening stock, so you're going to put 1,000 here plus production. You have 11,000 oh sorry, 13,000 production for year 2. So that equals to your sales. You have 11,000 sales. Means what happens here now is in your right side you have 14,000, here 13,000, so 3,000 turnovers to be your closing stock as the missing figure. I'm going to put a question mark as the missing figure. So now for first year we have found of closing stock as 1,000, for second year 3,000. So now let's go for the solution, right? So now I'm going to show you solution based on your past papers. So there are two solutions out here, 1 and 2. You can choose any method, and by now you will understand both the methods because in question number 1 I have explained them. So let's go with the second alternative first. So in second alternative for year 1, what we are doing is for year 1 I will just put this way. In here I use my highlighter. Empty my highlighter. So the revenue in first year we are 10,000. If you look at the questions there, you get this. Opening stock in first year there wasn't opening stock. Purchase there was 11,000. This is the production cost per unit. We have got 7. So here you multiply this, you get 7,000, right? And then closing inventory we had 1,000 in first year, so you multiply with 7, subtract this, you get 7,000 as your cost of sales. Now they have not written the heading, but you need to understand this as the cost of sales. Opening stock plus production, they haven't purchase, it should be production. Opening stock plus production minus closing stock gives you cost of sales. So when you deduct this minus this, you get your 7,000. You get your gross profit, but that has not been done. So what we can do is they have deducted non-manufacturing cost. That's your variable cost. It's given in a question, you can read this. It's given, fix is also given, you subtract, you get a profit as this. So this is being directly done without forming the format. Anyway, it follows the rules of our format. In year 2, what has happened? See here, in year 2 there is your sales of 11,000. So 11,000 into selling price per unit remains the same. You get this. And then opening stock, whatever you get in year 1, make sure you put in year 2. It has to be same, this one. Don't end up multiplying this with 6.92. It is only done for the first year, not for the second year. Clear? So whatever, oh I'm sorry, it wasn't this. I'm going to rub this. It wasn't this. So whatever closing stock you are in first year, that becomes the opening stock here. Here, then I mistakenly highlighted this, so it's fine now. Then now in year 2, there is purchase of 13,000. You put with the production cost per unit which we took out. So this is how the program it comes here. Closing stock we had got 3,000, so you multiply with the same production cost per unit, and here comes your probably if you add this 2 and subtract this, you get this as your cost of sales. You deduct it, and then you deduct all the selling costs. Selling costs are these are your non-manufacturing costs, variable costs and fixed costs. There's a condition given that variable cost will increase by 5%. Read your question. Oh sorry, it's not 5. It's given that variable cost is 5% of the sales, so it is 5% of sales if you see a sales there. And for year 2 it is 5% of sales here, 5% of sales. And for fixed cost, first year it is given 500, second year it is given that it increases by 2%, it means 102%. So you got this. When you subtract this, you get your answer overall. And this is your first method. Now if you go in the second alternative method, if you choose to do this method, it's also very simple. Here what we do is, the only difference is revenue. Here we have sold units 10,000. Production cost also you put on the basis of sold units 10,000. Notice this and this difference. Here is 10,000, here is 11,000, but here you put 10. This is on the basis of sales unit. So we can also find cost of sales using the sales unit. You multiply with 7, you get direct sum methodology. This amount and this amount is will ultimately turn to be same. So if you multiply direct with sales unit, you get this amount direct. That's it. So after that, you deduct your non-manufacturing cost. It's the same thing. This part is same. There is no difference in this. So it's exactly same. The only difference is this two. So that's it. So when you go to year 2 now, what happens in year 2? You need to be careful for year 2. Here 11,000 into 8. This is the same. No problem. Sales unit. So then we have opening stock. Do you know what is this? Okay, this part you need to be careful. 1000 into 7. This is the opening stock we need to put here because there was an opening stock. Remember this opening stock? Yeah, here you need to automatically understand 1000. Then remaining 10,000 you put on the basis of production cost per unit. This 11,000 we are divided into two parts actually. Yes. Basically this is the unit sold 11,000. So out of 11,000, 1,000 is of previous year's stock. 1,000 is 7 based on previous year's estimate, and then remaining 10,000 is based on current year's production cost per unit. Remember this part is important. You need to understand this. See, 11,000 is sold. We need to put here 11,000 total. Out of 1,000 is of previous year. The rate is 7. And 10,000 of this current year. So it comes to this, right? And then this part is same as this. So that's how we do it. Any question? Let me know. Thank you.